document issuance management system. We will call it as e-issuance system. So first of all, I will log in with administrator account, ID and password. So administrator account will open. Here we can add new user, manage users, reset password. We can see audit trail, we can see document issuance request, we can see DRS issuance request. So one by one we will see all tabs. Okay, this is dashboard. We can say add new user. So we will add one new user. Here user ID, which should be unique, first name, last name, user department, email ID, all validations are covered here. User type, requester, issuer, administrator, password, retype password. Okay, in password all password complexity will be covered. Okay, we will see it later. Okay, now manage users. So pre-created users are here. So email ID is registered here. So via email ID we can send email notification. Status is active. If status is inactive, then user will not able to log in. Okay, and nothing will be deleted from this system as per compliance rule. Okay, everything will be captured in audit trail. We can print audit trail also. We can see my profile. We can change, user can change his or her password. Okay, administrator can edit user, but administrator can't edit user ID. So he can modify username, last name, user department, email ID, user type, active or disabled. Okay, this is user management. Our administrator can reset password. If some user will forget his or her password, he can request to administrator, and administrator will reset his or her password. Okay, these are view completed requests. So administrator can see all completed requests, and according to it he or she can print also. Here entire all systems, all requests will be displayed here. Okay, currently we don't have any request. This is audit trail. Whatever we have done, administrator is logged in, is captured in audit trail, and audit trail is also printable. My profile, we can see all information related his or her profile, and this is password expiry date. On this date password will be expired and user will not able to log in. Okay, here we have defined 60 days as per compliance rule. We can modify it as 45 days as per company's policy. Okay, now we will log out from this system and we will log in with another user, requester. Okay, requester's ID is only REQ. So password is expired. So requester's password is older more than 60 days. So he or she have to change his or her password. Without changing, he or she cannot move further. The password is expired. Please change it to continue. Okay. After completing, after changing password, he or she will able to move for her further steps. Okay. So here one alert message is pop up that new password should not be same as last 3 passwords. So password history policy is also applicable here. User cannot use his or her 3 past passwords. Okay, so we will log in, we will change with another password which was not part of Okay, change password. So password is changed successfully. Now we will move further. Here is dashboard for requester. So first of all we will move it new document issuance request. Okay, new document issuance request. As we can see, new document is, as we can see, maximum 9 requests per form is permissible. So we, as per policy, we have these many options. We can configure here other options also. So I will move with control copies, document type, annexer, document number, document version, document title. Let's copy 0, purpose and requirement. Here we will get alert message as invalid number of copies. So number of copies cannot be 0, so we will add as 6. So one another alert message is displayed, version number must be in 2 digit. So version number will be changed as 2 digit. Add. So one request is added. We will add another request in same control form type. Annexer, document number, version in 2 digit, document title, copies and remark. Now submit form. We sure want to submit form submitted. So one request is submitted. So we will, for demonstration purpose, I will add 4 requests to view all functionalities of this system. Okay, new document issued by QA, annexer, number 8, purpose of requirement, remarks. Okay, I will submit it. 1, submit, save, submitted. New document request. I will quickly add word request. This will be submitted. New request. Let's control copy. Should not be 0. Remarks, add. Without electronic signature it will not allow to submit form. Okay, we will see. So password entry, correct password entry. Save form. Okay, now we have 4 form numbers and we can see one by one and edit or cancel this request. So here requester, as it is not approved, requester can add new request for as at 4.3. requester can edit existing request. Requester can cancel this whole request number 4.1, like let's say 4.1. Okay, so I will add one request in this form and order. So this point order type without electronic signature, it will not permit to submit. Okay, so 4.3 request is added here. So let's say we can edit one request, document title, requirement. Save. So this is edited, and we can delete cancel one request from here. Okay, cancel with reason, cancel. So 4.3 request is cancelled. Now user can cancel whole request form also from here. So cancel without reason, he or she cannot proceed further. Please enter reason, enter result. Without password, he or she cannot proceed further. So we will not cancel request from here, as this will be required in further step. So this functionality is available. Now dashboard, 4 requests are created. We have seen all edit or add functionality in this request. Okay, same way we will do for my DRS request. New DRS request, SAP generated or manual DRS. We can configure as per our requirement. Sample name, test name, DRS number of copies, it should not be 0, purpose, remarks, and add. Mandatory fields are available, so if any mandatory field is not filled, that this will give alert message. So if by mistake some user will enter some entry, so he or she can cancel from here. So request will be disappeared here from here. With electronic signature, he or she can submit form. So form is submitted. Now we will create 3 another request for demonstration purpose. Electronic signature and submit form. New issuance request, manual, year number, test number, DRS number, let's say 6 copies, remarks, and add. Number of copies 5, purpose, remarks, add. Form submitted. So here we have 4 requests for DRS request also. Now we will see audit trail, that all action we have performed should be captured in audit trail. Okay, so we will see audit trail from here. So every actions are captured with request number and form number from here. So via form number we can also filter and grouping it. So form number 8 related actions are here, form number 7 related actions are here, and we can grouping from we can group we can do grouping with all our columns. Okay, form number, in form number this date, this many requests are available. Okay, we can increase rows from here. Okay, 20 rows will be available. Okay, so whatever we have changed, one most important thing is the system is capturing old value and new value also, as we have changed for one value, that document title, which document title with old value this, and purpose REQ old value is JG. Okay, so likewise we can see all request, all audit trail here. So one more feature is here that we can print audit trail. So via this filter, audit trail will be filtered. So select both date, from date and to date. Okay, 22 generate, so audit trail will be generated for day 22 to 22. So the audit trail is displayed here. Okay, and we can also print this audit trail, okay, via clicking on print button. So this audit trail is available. We can change layout. Okay, so audit trail will be in printable form, and here message will be displayed in printed form dash this is electronically generated file printed by this account, and time is this, and page number is also available, 1 of 3, 2 of 3, and 3 of 3. So we can print from here also. Okay, now my profile is available for all users. User created date, password expiry date. User can change his or her own password typing with all password complexities, like one numeric value should be there, uppercase, lowercase, one special character should be there. Every password complexity will be covered here. Okay, change password. Now log out. I will log out from requesters login. As we can see that 4 requests are pending for approval, 4 DRS requests are pending for approval, which will be available in issuers login. Now we will log in with issuers account. Now this one alert message is coming that change your password first time to continue. So this is newly created account, so user have to change his or her password first time. Okay, and without changing password he or she cannot move further. Okay, now old password, so cannot be same. Change password. Okay, password has successfully changed. Now log in with your new password. Issuer. Now user will able to see dashboard. This is issuer user, and here 4 requests are pending for approval. Issuer will see the request, and according to it he or she will take action. So in select action he can approve this whole form, he can reject this whole form, he or she can send back this whole form. So if issuer finds that one request is not proper, so he or she can reject from here also with comment and electronic signature. Okay, one request is rejected and rejected message is populated here. Okay, now we will approve this request with electronic signature. So this request is approved. Now request number 2, if he or she will find some mistake in this form, he or she will send back this request with reason that correct document number in 2.2, and with electronic signature he will send back. So request is sent back. Now I will reject this request, so this request cycle will be over from here. So this request, there will be no existence of this request, but we can view request from here. Okay, this was 3 numbers request. So 2 numbers request is this, which is rejected. Okay, status is rejected by issuer. Okay, dashboard, one more request is there, so I will approve from here. Approve. So request is approved. I will do save for DRS. Let number request, let's say I will approve every request to save our time, because all functionality is already shown in document issuance request. I'm quickly approving all requests. Approved, and this pen number request is also getting approved. Request is approved. Dashboard, there are now, this is issuer's login. So first we will correct this send back request from requester's login. So I will open requester's login. This is requester's login. So my return request is 2. Okay, and one more feature is there, we can see in process request that request is approved but document is still not prepared. So this is in process request, you can view. Okay, dashboard, return request. So I will correct first our return request. So correct document number in 2.2. So I will correct document number in 2.2. Save. So request is corrected. Now correction is done. It will again go to issuer. Okay, dashboard, this request is corrected. Okay, now we will go to issuer's login. So this request is arrived here, that it is corrected, and sir will approve. So this form is approved, ready for issue. So now issuer will ready all requests as per requester's form. Okay, after being prepared with all documents, he or she will go to ready for issue. So now from here, if request form is ready, then he or she can intimate to requester. And is there still any is there still any correction is there, then he or she will send back from here. Okay, this was the same as we have seen in previous intimate. So intimate and intimate to user to requester. So this email notification will be go to this requester's email ID. Okay, but here one message is displayed that please enter serial number to make entries. So this serial number is mandatory, so system is not allowing to move further. So first of all we have to enter serial number from 1 to 8, because we have 8 number of copies. Save 8 number of copies, 5 to 12. Okay, now we can able to intimate. So request is intimated to requester. Okay, likewise we will do this for all. First of all we have to enter serial number. From 2 will be automatically displayed. From 2 will be automatically displayed. Okay, intimated. Please. Okay, user is intimate. Serial number. Intimated. Okay, now all requests are intimated. We will do same for DRS request. Intimate. Intimate user that his or her requests are ready. Now you can come to receive. Okay, intimate. So email notification will go to requester that his or her request is ready. Okay, dashboard. Now for collection of documents as per document form, request form, requester can himself come to collect a request, or his or her colleague will come to issuer that he or she can collect a request. And if both option is not possible, then requester can send his or her worker to collect this request with some special permission. Okay, now we will see that here C will come to issuer to take all requested forms. So he or she have to enter his or her ID and password to collect request. Okay, and after entering electronic signature, he or she can take the related printouts. Okay, these two options we will see later, these two forms we will see later after displaying one more functionality, dashboard. Same way DRS can be received. Requester, so DRS is given, Okay, now I will log in with requester's login. So requester is not able to go, so he or she can send his or her worker to collect requested forms. Okay, so receive, via doing electronic signature, he or she can give permission to worker. So give it to worker, user ID is default, electronic signature, and permission is given by requester. Okay, same way we can do in receive, give it to parse. So permission is given by requester. Okay, permission is given from requester. Now worker will go to issuer, and issuer key will see that permission is given, so he or she will give this. So logo is clearly saying that this permission is given, that give it to worker, given to worker, and issuer will give document to worker, and the cycle will be closed. Same way requester, any requester can take this request. Same way DRS request, issuance confirmation, and give it to path, given to path, and give document. Okay, this is different. REQ 15 star. Okay, so whole cycle is clear. Requester has requested his or her document, issuer will approve, then he or she will intimate, and finally he or she will give the document to requester. So whole cycle is finished. So view completed request, we can view all completed requests from here, from date and to date, requester and form number. As per form number we can also, as per requester, from to date 22 to 22, generate. So we can view all completed request, view, and we can print also this request. So via printing this button, printout will be generated, and it is clearly mentioned that this is electronically generated file with electronic signature, printed by issuer, parse issuer, time and date, page number, copyright, and all other information, completed, rejected, requester department, date of request, form number, request number, everything is available. Okay, here she can print. Okay, another request, he or she can print. All information will be available here. Okay, or any user can view any request, like what is the status of it, who has approved, who has rejected, what are the comments, what are the request dates, department, everything will be available here. Okay, and any user will see audit trail with proper grouping functionality and filters. This filter is available, like you can see in Excel. Okay, and every audit trail will be available with old date, old value, new values, old value, new values. Okay, invalid login is also available, user logged out, everything will be captured in audit trail. So thanks for watching this video.